Hey everyone, welcome back to The Casual Puzzler. My name is Emily. We are doing another brand review video. This is Art and Fable. I've talked about them in a previous video and I had to pre-order some of their newer puzzles and I'm so excited they arrived. I've been loving Art and Fable for a while. They originally only had 500-piece puzzles and recently they started going into the 1,000-piece range. This is the second 1,000-piece collection and they're all gorgeous. In general, their puzzles are more like art pieces. Some are like an oil paintings. They just are really pretty. First I'll go into the puzzles that I have from them and then I'll go into the overhead shots and you guys can see me put one of these puzzles together. So the first thing that I have here is actually something I'll do in a future video. They do have mystery puzzles. So it's a 500-piece puzzle inside this bag. I don't know what's inside, but I was able to pick out what color bag, and if you already know the puzzle that you want to do, you can put it in here, but I chose a mystery puzzle because I thought it'd be really fun, and it ends up being about $18.95, so quite a bit cheaper to do the mystery version or in a pouch than it is to buy them on their own. So these two puzzles I have done in the past. This one here is one of the few puzzles I've actually redone. This is the East of the Sun and West of the Moon. I'll put a few pictures on the screen of this one. It's a storybook and has two different images on there and it's just really pretty. It's very simple to put together. It only takes me about 2 hours and I just love their designs. And then the second one that I have here is called Pearl River Village, and this one looks like an oil painting. Beautiful imagery. This one is a little bit dark. It was definitely harder to put together than this one here. I still really enjoyed this one, and it was also 500 pieces. And then these are the two new ones that I got, and they are part of their 1,000-piece collection. This is one of the puzzles. Sorry if there's a glare, but it still has the cellophane, and it is Nouvelle Femme. It's this really pretty design by Leslie Carter, and it has a whole bunch of ladies on there, almost like Greek style ladies, and it's super pretty, very soft and feminine, and I'm very excited about this one. And then the one that we will be doing today is this one here. This is called Window Nook, and I feel like it's gonna be a little tricky. There's a lot happening, but it's really pretty, and I'm excited to do something so bright from them. So we're just gonna go into this puzzle. I'll show you it up and close in the puzzle pieces and all the stuff that I normally do, but we will just get started. Let's go. I just wanted to show you the two different size boxes next to each other. This is one of the original 500-piece puzzles, and you can see it's a bit smaller in all different ways. If I stacked them on top of each other, there's the size difference, but they have very similar qualities. Like on the side, they look more like a book, and they're just really pretty. So I'm just gonna put this one away so we can talk about the puzzle we'll be doing. So here is the box for Window Nook. It has a very nice, soft, velvety feel to it, and that's how the puzzle pieces are as well. Here's the side. If you had a few of them on top of each other, it would just look like a bunch of books versus puzzles. It's super pretty. On the back just gives you a little bit of info about the Art and Fable brand, and then it gives you a description about the artist who created the puzzle. And if you can see down here, it does say donations from the sale of this puzzle goes to Autism Society, and it is a nonprofit that helps support the autism community. So let's just open this up. So there's a few things that make the Art and Fable brand unique in my eyes. So we have the traditional puzzle bag, which we'll talk about the pieces in a second, but a few other things that come in the box. The first thing here is the box top stand, so it helps it stay upright while you're doing the puzzle. Just a nice little addition to the box. And then every puzzle comes with a printout of the puzzle, but it's not like traditional paper. It's actually made out of like a cardstock or a cardboard. And it's just really pretty to see the full design. You could easily frame this, and I actually think I might, because this one's really pretty. And then on the back, it does, again, give you a little bit of info about the puzzle and the artist. And then the final thing in the box, which I really appreciate, is a Ziploc bag, so that after you're done with your puzzle, you can just put them all in here. And I just really like these little extras that they provide. It just gives the puzzle brand like a really nice luxe feel to them. Here's an example of some of the puzzle pieces. They're just traditional shapes. As you can see with the artistry, it's more like brush strokes, so nothing's gonna be like a super clean line. And that's been the case for all their puzzles so far because they are based off of paintings and artists. So it is a little trickier to put together just because you don't have that very distinct line as I mentioned. Here is the thickness, a pretty decent thickness, and then just a traditional cardboard back. What makes these puzzle pieces so unique is the feel to them. They feel like suede. Like they're very soft, they're completely matte, and I love the texture of these puzzle pieces. It is what drew me to the brand, and it is why I keep repurchasing more from them. It's just they feel so nice and they sit really well together. And then another thing I love about this brand is, if you can see, there is little to no puzzle dust, and that's just a nice little feature. So let's just start sorting and get going with this puzzle.
2 a.m. in the car playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun. The moon is bright, let's have some fun.
So this isn't the most intricate sorting job because I still have this box of I'll come back to it. So we'll deal with that later. But we have over here stuff that's on the chair. This section is the left corner of the puzzle. So it includes like a blanket and this table with a vase. Here we have my edge pieces. Here's a different table with a wooden vase and red flowers. And this is wallpaper. So that's as much as I've gotten sorted so far. Again, we'll come back to this box at the end. So let's just get started with the edges.
Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Calling sick in the morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too much. And yeah, we're crazy, deep in love. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted. And I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, 'cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are right underneath the stars, so let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste this. And I promise that I will stand by you forever.
All right, this is where I'm at. It is later in the evening, it's 8 o'clock. And this is all I have left, just the wallpaper throughout. And look how vibrant this puzzle is. I love the colors.
Promise that I will stand by you forever.
All right, it is a new day. I just wanted to do a recap about Art and Fable, my thoughts on this 1,000-piece puzzle, and overall my thoughts on the brand. You guys clearly see that I really enjoy this brand, but I did find a couple of kinks with the 1,000-piece puzzles that I didn't notice as much with the 500 pieces, so I'll go into that as well. First off, for pricing, if you got the puzzles in one of their bags versus the box with all the extras, it goes down to $18.95, so it does drastically reduce the price. If you got a 500-piece puzzle, it ranges around $23, and then 1,000-piece puzzles are around $29. So I feel like they're on like the upper end of pricing, but not extravagant. Like I know some puzzles can be like $45 to $50 to $60. Things I really enjoy about their puzzles is that they are completely matte, which works out for me because I usually do my puzzles right underneath this light here. So having any type of glare can be a little tricky. I do love that it is matte. The feel of those puzzle pieces are so nice. Feels like suede, feels like a nice soft texture, which just gives like an added little luxury feel to these puzzles. Super saturated pieces, traditional puzzle shapes. But I did notice with the 1,000-piece puzzle that I didn't notice as much with the 500-piece puzzles was how many times pieces can seem like they're in the right place, but they're not, like they fit, and it may work, but then you realize like it's not quite matching the picture. I noticed a lot more with this puzzle because there's large sections of different textures that could be like different puzzle pieces could be very similar, and I noticed it quite a bit, especially with the blanket area and the wallpaper area, but it didn't make it impossible to do, but it was something to mention because I noticed it more with this puzzle versus with the 500-piece puzzles. But I also know with the 500-piece puzzles I had a lot more very detailed picture where it was hard for me to misplace a piece. It really didn't hinder me too much, but it is something to mention in case that's something that you don't enjoy. Other than that, I really love the image. It came out beautifully. You can lift up huge sections at once because I actually did, as you guys saw, the puzzle on my table, but then to keep it safe, I put it on a piece of foam board, and I was able to like lift up the whole entire thing and place it on there and only had to adjust a couple things. So it does have really tight locking pieces, which I really enjoyed. And in general, Art and Fable for me is one of my favorite puzzle brands. I love the imagery. I love the different artsy type of designs. I like learning about the different artists. I really like the quality of the pieces, the feel of the pieces. I 100% will be getting more from them in the future. I do have an extra one that I haven't done yet, which I will probably post on my Instagram once it is finished. But in general, I highly recommend this puzzle brand. It is absolutely beautiful. I have so many puzzles on the docket to film. I think one of my next videos is actually me doing some Buffalo game puzzles. I'm gonna do from 300 to 1,500 pieces. So I'm excited for that. I think that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming by. If you're new here, I would love if you subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.